Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. So today the plan was originally to go to see some Christmas lights with a friend of mine and her kids, but I have been a little bit under the weather these last few days. I'm on the mend. I feel the best today than I have these last few days, but toddlers getting sick is like the worst thing ever. So I texted her and was just like, hey, I hate to reschedule, but I don't want to get your kids sick. I think I'm on the mend, so maybe we can reschedule for next week. So now that I'm not going to see lights, I didn't really have anything else planned for the day. So my brother-in-law bought Christmas for himself that my mom is gonna pay him for, and then just say it's from them. So my mom didn't want to wrap it, and this year our family is doing Christmas a little bit differently than we normally do. So normally all the siblings, like, we all buy for each other. So like I buy for my mom, dad, my two sisters, my brother, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, and then this year my other sister has a boyfriend, so I would have bought something for him too. But I am in flight school. I don't currently have a job. My brother is in dental school. He also does not currently have a job. So him and his wife are living on her income right now, and she's a event coordinator at a nursing home. So I don't know, I don't know if that's a decent income or what, but to have to buy for that many people is a lot. My other sister is also in school right now. She does have a job, but it's not a high-paying job. And then my older sister and brother-in-law, like, they're the only two that are actually probably financially stable enough to be buying all those gifts, which I'm sad about it that we're not doing it that way this year, because that's just what we've always done, and I love to gift give. But at the same time, like, I probably do need to be saving money, because once I finish flight school, having to pay back that loan is gonna be not fun for at least the first probably couple of months. But yeah, so since I'm not buying for everyone like I normally do, I told my mom I would wrap, because I'm not gonna have nearly as much stuff to wrap as I normally do. So I was like, I'll wrap his clothes for you to give me something to do, and to give me some wrapping. Let me see if, I didn't realize this wrapping paper was almost gone, so let me see if it's enough for this box. I think it is. I think it's plenty. Perfect. So we'll use this, and then maybe someone can use the smaller little bit for something else. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be wrapping presents and just chit-chatting with you guys while I wrap. The scissors. What's that? Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm hoping to, oh my gosh. What did I turned it the wrong way. Oh my gosh. That's such a waste. I can't believe I just did that. I wasn't paying attention, and unless it's supposed to be this way? No. Why did I do that? Was it this way? Y'all, I cut this way too short. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Okay, so we're not gonna be using that wrapping paper. Let me go grab some more. BRB. Okay, we are back. I can't believe that I just did that. I found a piece of paper that was already kind of cut, so I was like, let me just, this top I don't think goes with this box. Hang on, let me find a different top. I don't think this one goes. This is already off to a very interesting start. It just seems a little too big for this. Let's see if this goes with it. one is a little bit better. Okay. This wrapping paper is a little bit wonky, but that's okay. But anyways, hopefully my friend and I can reschedule our little light show. That's kind of become our little tradition that we do. If you guys have watched my Vlogmas in the years past, then you probably remember me going to see the lights with them. I think this will be the 3rd year of us doing that. The first year we did it, it was just her son, and then now she has twin girls, which is crazy. So it'll be fun to keep doing that as they get older until they get tired of doing it. Anyways, I can answer some more questions that I've been getting too while I'm wrapping this. So a couple of you guys did ask me when I was talking about having to leave being a flight attendant. A couple of you guys did ask me if I could get hired back as a flight attendant, and yes, I can. So my manager, when I was leaving, like turning in all my equipment and stuff, told me that because I was leaving like on good terms, like the only reason I was leaving is because there was just really no way for me to stay. Because I was leaving that way, I would be considered hireable on their end. Like she could put something in under my like employee number, because I think they keep your employee number for, I don't know how long, but I know it's for like a certain amount of time after you leave. They'll keep it for your name. So I guess she just said like she would put it under there that I could be considered rehired by the company, so that if I ever did want to come back for any reason, then I could do that. But if I did go back, to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure how that would work like seniority wise. I would assume I would have to start over from the bottom. I don't think I would be able to just come in and then already be at like 6-year seniority, which is where I was, and that does not sound like something I would want to do personally. Being at the bottom once was good enough for me, so I don't want to have to do that again as a flight attendant. I know I'll have to do that, you know, in the pilot world, but if I can avoid doing that again as a flight attendant, then I'm gonna avoid that. I'm not gonna do that for funsies. I also got asked if I wanted to go back to the airline that I was with as a flight attendant, and I don't have like a specific airline that I'm trying to get hired with as a pilot. I would love to go back to the airline that I was at, just because I'm familiar with it and know so many people there. It would be fun to get back and work with them again, but I'm not like putting all my eggs in that basket. I'm not only gonna apply for, you know, certain airlines or anything like that. I've heard, and if anyone's in the aviation world and wants to correct me on this, please do, but I've heard that, especially with the cadet programs, like if you get in to a regional airline that services like a bigger main line, so like American has PSA and I think Envoy and Republic maybe, and then, you know, like Delta has I think it's Propel something, I don't know, there's like, and then I think you're joking me right now. So this fits. You guys, this fits, but it's like kind of water damaged, so I don't think I want to do that. I'm just wasting so much wrapping paper right now. This is ridiculous. Honestly though, my brother-in-law probably would not care at all. I thought it had more than that when I was going to, I mean, it'll be on the bottom, so I'll just do it. The top will be fine. Anyways, we're just gonna do it, and I'll be like, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My mom's probably gonna get mad at me for wrapping it ugly like this, but that's okay. Anyways, I have heard that if you get in with like Delta's regional or American's regional, that it used to be they would kind of grandfather you into the main line, but I've heard that they're starting to pull from other regionals for their hiring, and they're not really hiring from within anymore, because they don't want to lose their regional pilots. So they're trying to hire from other regionals. I don't know if that's 100% true. That's just what I've been hearing. And I had a pilot tell me that a few years ago when COVID was going on, that he was trying to apply with the airline that he was a regional at, and they were telling him like, no, we're not hiring from within right now because, you know, there's a shortage and we need you guys to stay on. So he ended up just going to a whole different airline. But I don't know if that's still the case. I kind of heard someone say like, if you're set on one airline, don't fly for their regional, or try not to fly for their regional, because of that reason. But I don't know if that's the case or not. But honestly, I'm very good with the flow. There's very few things that I'm like super, I don't know what the right word is. I don't want to say passionate, but like I don't have my heart set on one particular airline. I just kind of have my heart set on getting to the airlines at this point in time. Once I start to get closer to that and do more research on like what the best fit is for me, then maybe, you know, I'll have more of a pull leaning to one or the other. But as of right now, there's not like really an airline that I'm desperately hoping to get or anything like that. All right, we've got 2 down. The backside is a little funky, but honestly not like terrible. It's just got those little lines. But 2 down, we're gonna do 2 more, and then I'll let my mom write on them however she wants to write on them. I also like didn't know if I was supposed to wrap everything individually, or if like she wanted me to combine clothing. I don't know how they're wrapping stuff this year, and I don't know, like they usually try to make it to where we all have an even number of things to open, so it's not like one person is just opening all these gifts. Anyways, yeah, my mom is one of those that like if she spends this much on one of us, she's gonna spend that on everybody. Her love language is gift giving. Oh, these are 2 tops. Is that one also too big? I don't know. I feel like that doesn't fit. Not the limited 2. How does this keep happening? Like, this has never happened this many times before. I don't understand, because I'm literally flipping this over and then cutting it on the line. I'm also giving myself extra space. So like, what is actually happening right now? This is starting to make me really annoyed. Guys, like, I don't understand. I literally measured this. And look, there's that one little tiny thing I don't understand. Anyways, probably because I'm not focused. This is the first year in a long time that I haven't been asking for travel stuff, because, well, for one, I have a ton of random travel things, and 2, okay, let's see if this can go all the way. Okay, it for sure can. This year I didn't really know like what to ask for, so I just put random like things I could use for tailgating. Because I don't really need flight stuff right now because I'm not like traveling, and there's nothing I need for flight school. And then I also already have like a ton of stuff that I would use for traveling anyway. So once I maybe get a job, then maybe we can see if there's anything I need for the pilot side that I didn't need as a flight attendant. But yeah, like I'm just asking for random things that I could possibly use for tailgating. Like one thing, there's this cooler that has a drawer on the bottom of it, and so it's like basically a little fridge to keep your food cold but not get wet in a cooler. So I was like, I'd probably use that at a tailgate. So I asked for that, just like random stuff. And then they have heated stadium seats. And so I was like, I would do that because we don't have very many cold games in Columbia, South Carolina, but that's gonna be too thin. Yeah, we don't have a whole ton of cold games. The Clemson game this year, it was cold during the morning. And actually, when we got into the stadium, the side that I sit on is in the shade, and it was only like 45 degrees, so it was pretty chilly in the shade. So a heated stadium seat would have been nice, but I don't really know like how that works because anything that needs heat requires like so much power, so I don't even know. This shirt's gonna have glitter on it because the wrapping paper I just used had glitter on it. He's gonna be like, why is there glitter on this shirt? Sorry, Steven. Oh. Ow, that hurt to stand up since I've been sitting on my legs for so long. I'm getting old, guys. That's so sad. Okay. Last present. I don't think I told you guys what we were doing instead of us all buying for each other this year, so didn't mean to leave you hanging there. But we're gonna be doing where one person buys for one other person. So we drew names at one of our family parties to see who we got, and we're just gonna spend, I think it's like $50, like a $50 limit. And then we'll still buy for our parents, but the siblings and then any significant others were added in that name draw. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get mine. It's hard because like all of my siblings are like, I just want cash, and I'm like, I hate giving cash as a gift. It's so boring. Even if it's like what they want, I know, I get it, like just give them what they want, and like that's probably what I'm gonna do, but I want to find something fun to go with the cash. I hate just giving like cash or gift cards because it's just so boring. Like Christmas, I don't know, I'm like, this is like birthdays, cash is fine, whatever, like I'll give you a gift card or cash for your birthday, but Christmas is supposed to be magical and fun. I want to give the gifts that it's like, I would never buy this for myself, but I'm gonna use it. Like I love receiving those gifts that are just random. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect because I will use this, but I probably would have never bought it. And so I love giving those types of gifts to my siblings. Usually I'm the one that gives like the random stuff, but now that we're only getting one each, I feel like I have to just do the boring cash. But we'll see, because even on my mom's side of our family Christmas, we do a Secret Santa, and everyone in that one too is like, just gift cards, just cash. I'm like, y'all, be fun, be original. So I'm gonna try to add something to that one too, because I'm like, come on. On my dad's side of the family, we just do a big like white elephant gift exchange. So it's a $30 gift and it's random, and then we play this game to to see which gift we get. It's like a twist on White Elephant, but you roll dice. It's very chaotic. So that one is fun because you never really know what you're gonna get, and there's usually like the most random things in there. But anyways, this Vlogmas was probably kind of boring. Sorry for that, guys. That change of plans really threw me off on the schedule of what I was gonna be doing today. But we had to keep it going. We've been doing so well so far. So whenever we do go see those lights, I'll be sure to make a little video of that. But as always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next Vlogmas. Bye!